Draw my stars, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna show you some tips when making OCs. So, let's begin, shall we? The first tip I'm gonna bring up is taking inspiration from already existing characters. When using this tip, you need to make sure you don't use the whole idea. Inspiration is like taking some parts of the character, personality, or background and putting your own twist into it. For example, my OC Darren. His backstory is based of a character from Hell of a boss named Moxie. Moxie had an abusive father. His father killed his mother and his father was a mafia. When it comes to Darren, his father is kinda abusive. He killed Darren's mother and he is an organ seller. Very similar, right? But it's not the exact same. I'd also like to add that taking inspiration from other GakuTubers or YouTubers OC is fully on fine, but sometimes when you do that, it's probably a good idea to credit them in the description. The second tip is taking inspiration from yourself. I do often use this tip more specifically for clothes or personality, but it can be very useful. A lot of times I don't really know what to give my OC for clothes, but then I give them a different version of a shirt I own or pants I own. Sometimes I am unsure of how the personality or interests of the character would be, and I make them love cats like myself. Or I even make them love dogs instead, to make it the opposite way. For the third tip that I have is listening to song. This can be extremely useful, especially for daydreamers. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I tend to daydream about my characters whilst listening to a song. Well, anyways, let's say you are listening to the song Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift. When listening to that song and thinking of the meaning of it, it can give you a bunch of ideas, like maybe you get the idea the character was betrayed by someone, or maybe that the character had an controlling ex or father. It can spark up a bunch of ideas, and even ideas you never thought of thinking of. Even watching the music videos of these songs can give ideas, so I'd say put on your headphones and listen to some music every now and then. The fourth tip I have is using generators. Some people might be confused on what I mean, but you can search up stuff like name generators, character generators, personality generators, and more. When you go into one of these sites, you can click on a button and it gives you a name, personality, or other. I usually just use this tip for names, but it's still useful. Fifth tip, use Pinterest. I only started using this app like a day ago, but now that I have started using it, I have realized how useful it is. You can find all sort of stuff on there and it's so much better than looking up pictures on Google. If you noticed, I have a new persona/main OC. The clothes for the OC I searched up and took inspiration from Pinterest. So, if you have space on your phone, download the app. For the last tip, do OC challenges. Yes, I know I make OC challenges on this channel, but this isn't any promoting work. If I were to promote anything, it'd be my series Humaniacs. Please check it out. I have 3 playlists full of it. Anyways, many people find OC challenges useful. But by OC challenges, I don't only mean the video ones. You could make your own OC challenges, like spinning the wheel, for every part of your OC. And maybe you make an OC you end up loving and use a lot. Well, that's all I have to say. I'm sorry if this wasn't very useful, but I hope it helped one way or another somehow. But hope you had a good day. If you didn't, hope this made yours.